This video is being made for your amusement, and if the game goes ahead, I hope that both teams give a towering performance, because I'm at Blackpool, AFC Blackpool. Welcome to Around the Ground. Good evening everyone and welcome to Around the Ground. I'm at AFC Blackpool Football Club. Not sure if this game's going to go ahead. It just never ever stops raining. As you can see by the clouds, and there's wet patches everywhere. Game was supposed to be at Squires Gate has already been called off, and that's just a few hundred yards down the road. So I've got a covered area here at this near end as we start our walk around the grounds, so even if the game isn't on, I'll still be able to do this video for you. That's a turnstile just through there, that orangey light. Really old-fashioned ground here, and I like it for that covered area on all four sides. It's got some cover, which is going to be more than useful if we go ahead. No wind at all. Probably isn't helping because it's just not moving the rain clouds over. So all this fencing all the way around. Turn round and show you the stand that I started. No, it's not a stand, covered area where I started filming. It's very near, just about 4 or 5 kilometres from Blackpool Tower. There's all these things lying on the side, over this side. There's about 5 or 6 of them, 3 or 4 here, and then there's a couple more we're going to come to as well. These are the dugouts here, and I've taken a still inside one of those there. Look at them, big brick buildings, and then we got this covered area here. So 3 or 4 compartments with 1 row of red folding seats on each of them. This is the final of 4 scheduled games today. As I say, the last one at Squires Gate was called off, so this will be my 3rd of the day if it goes ahead, and it's definitely the 3rd video that I've been able to record. Here's the other dugout here. AFC Blackpool due to be at home to Runcorn Town today. Look, see, 1, 2, 3, another 4 there. Hard standing, obviously, all the way round. Just been in the clubhouse, which is great. Lots of Sky TVs up there and a nice sized bar. Very good facility, to be honest with you. It looks like it's used by the community as well. That's where we just come, and that's the far end where I started. We sweep round this corner here, lots of industrial units kind of behind. Some newer looking housing behind the main stand over there. This is the cover behind the far goal. The kind of old fashioned terracing in it, which I really like. Step up onto that, a couple of steps up, railed off for the final one. That'd be great in here. You get a decent crowd. I was talking to the fellow I was sitting next to on the coach, and he came here early in the season, said there was only about, I think he said 100 people here, which is a shame. Other than that, a lot of sort of spare ground all around the place. Floodlights are decent, really lighting up the pitch well. Be a tremendous shame to come all the way up to Blackpool, visit a ground and not be able to tick it off. But I'm probably the only one who's vaguely satisfied, because at least I get to put a video in the can. No idea when this one will go up. That's where we've just been now. Covered area with the terracing there. And that's the stand on the far side. And we're coming up to the other seated area. It'll be interesting to see. Ball is kicked. Well, it went about 50 or 60 yards before it stopped, and he didn't put his full weight behind it. But there is standing water in various areas, so if it goes ahead I might do some match highlights, otherwise you'll just get stills at the end. That's the seating area there. So 3 rows. And the clubhouse just in there. And then the seating goes on a bit more. And the hospitality suite ahead of me here on the left. And a guy singing to my right. A father and son stand. That's rather nice. Got mood music, a bit of sax. Better than the Oasis you constantly get down south. I've been hearing that for the last 4.5 months. It's been a bit wet today. That's looking back. They got some dodgy American radio channel on. That's the main stand we just walked past, and that's what I mean about the units behind that goal. Far end, and they go on as well over there. But here we are, back at the stand where we started. But don't take my word for it. Why don't you come to AFC Blackpool yourself? I'm sure you'll have a warm welcome. Stay tuned for highlights of today's game. Maybe, but definitely some steals at the end. I hope you've enjoyed this walk around the ground. If you have, click on like. If you've hated every minute of it, click on dislike. And why not subscribe? Then all future videos that I do will go directly to your YouTube feed. Once you subscribe, click on the little bell. You click on the little bell, you'll wake up in the morning. There'll be 3 or 4 guys in your back garden forking it. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. This is AFC Blackpool Football Club. Full time, sadly the match was postponed. When the floodlights came on, you could see all the standing water on the far side from where I'm standing now. One of the players came out, dropped a ball, and it just splattered on the grass. So I can't tick it as a ground hop, but I really hope that you enjoyed the walk around and enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and speak to you soon.